Mentoring, leadership, and service learning. Mentoring is important because it benefits both the mentor and the mentee. Traditionally, when we think of mentoring, we think of a mentor and a mentee meeting in person face-to-face and discussing information that is beneficial to them. However, with today's technology, in-person isn't the only way that mentoring can be done. Through GChat, Skype, emails, phone calls, there are several ways that a mentor can access a mentee and assist them in learning information. Therefore, it is not only beneficial in person, but can also be beneficial in online learning. Mentoring benefits both the mentor and the mentee because during it, both the mentor and the mentee are learning and reviewing information, which can help them remember it for future exams or future use. At the same time, mentors are establishing their credibility, and the mentee is realizing their strengths and strategies through connection. In a study done by Collier, Fellows, and Holland in 2008 that studied the relative effectiveness of online and in-person learning, they found that both groups of online and in-person mentored students outperformed average rates of all university freshmen, thereby showing that mentoring is a beneficial concept. The Johari window. The Johari window was a concept created in 1955, and it refers to 4 window panes on a window of open, hidden, blind, and unknown. This is a model of describing the process of human interactions. If you think about the traditional window with the 4 panes, the lines dividing those panes act as a sort of window shade that can move as information is shared and knowledge is gained, furthering the human interaction. The open window pane refers to something that I know about me that you know as well. The information is openly known. The hidden window pane refers to what I know about myself, but you don't know. I'm hiding the information from you. Blind window pane refers to something that you know that I am unaware of. And finally, the unknown window pane is something neither you or I know about me. As we become aware of new information, the lines between these panes shift a little, allowing movement from one window pane to another, so we can go from blind to from unknown to blind, or blind to hidden, or hidden to aware. On page 116 in your book, table 7.1, it describes the new Johari window, which is based on the original Johari window of 1955. But the new window panes are labeled as open, missing, hidden, and oblivious. Since the Johari window is discussing personal interactions, we also come into self-awareness. Facilitating self-awareness means that we are recognizing personal capabilities, at the same time we are promoting and highlighting problem-solving skills. There are many models and theories of leadership. Which one speaks to you, and which one speaks to your audience? These are important things to know, especially in a service learning atmosphere, where you are sharing what you have personally experienced in order to help teach others and guide them with their experiences. The great person theory of leadership is describing a natural-born leader, somebody that is a great person by nature and they can take command of a situation in any situation just because of who they are. The situational model of leadership is a leadership theory that states that the circumstances create leaders. A leader is created when needed because they are rising to the challenge of the situation. There are several new perspectives that have come about since these theories of leadership. Margaret Wheatley stated that leadership is always dependent on the context, but the context is established by the relationships we value. This is cognizant of interpersonal leadership that focuses on the relationships and the context between the leaders and the followers. In 2000, Jean Lippman Blumen described 3 different leadership styles that fall under the connective leadership style: direct leadership, relational leadership, and instrumental leadership. In direct leadership, a leader leads by telling the followers what to do. In relational leadership, the leader values cooperation and gets the followers to assist the leaders in a task at hand. In instrumental leadership, the leader persuades the followers to work towards the end goals and work on the tasks together, but underneath the instrumental leader. In thinking about these different leadership theories and styles, what type of a leader are you? What type of a leader do you want to be? Or what type of a leader do you want to work under?